Okay, so just remember, welcome guys. My name is Michelle Rocco, and this is the training on running a series and a themed party. So I just want to thank Krista for asking me to jump on here and do this for you guys. I'm really excited. So just a reminder, make sure you hit the mute button wherever you are if you can, and just save any questions for the end, okay? So what I wanted to do today, I'm going to give you a rundown of what we're going to go through. Make sure you have a notebook and pen if you want to jot down notes. Like I said, this will be recorded, so you can always watch it back. So first, we're going to start off with why do a series? Why do one? Why is it important? What are the benefits? Next, I'm going to go through some questions to sort of ask yourself in preparation when you're starting to plan your series. Okay, then I'm going to go through a general outline. So no matter what your series is about, I'm going to sort of give a breakdown of what it should sort of look like, no matter what topic or product you're referring to, okay? Then we're going to jump into skincare, because that's the main thing that we are all really excited about launching next month. And I think it's going to be a really good thing for all of our businesses to sort of do a skincare series within our VIP groups to sort of jumpstart the launch of the whole royalty collection, royalty line anyway. Okay, so here we go. Let's get started. Again, make sure you're on mute, okay? Hear a little bit of background noise. Thank you guys so much. I see we got 15 of you guys on here, so that's awesome. Okay, so why do a series? Well, first off, what is a series? Whether you're new or you're not, I highly suggest that you follow Cara Lewis Newton. She's a Black Status presenter, and she's really who I learned from in terms of the series. She's kind of known for doing these, and they're sort of like mini parties, mini bashes, whether it's informational or sales driven, and I'll talk about that towards the end. It's sort of just introducing whether it's a product or something specific that you want to highlight or a theme. So for example, over the summer last month rather, I did a summer sizzle series, and I kind of highlighted different like cool colors for my eyeshadow, and I incorporated tips and tricks each day. So it really depends on what you want to do. The sky is the limit when it comes to a series, but it kind of keeps your group engaged and interested, essentially. Okay, it makes it fun. So even if it is an informational type of series where maybe you're just for 3 to 5 days, you're just giving tips or tricks, for your everyday routine, whatever it is, you're providing value to your customers and you're having fun. It also shows a level of professionalism when your customers are seeing you plan something out. It just shows that you're serious about it and you're working hard behind the scenes on something for them to provide them value. So it's really a great thing, especially in your VIP groups, because I don't know about you guys, but for me, I cannot rely on them solely for my monthly sales. So it's more when people get put into that VIP group, it's special. They're exclusive. You want to treat them like royalty. You want to do special things for them that you don't normally do for anybody else. So these series are a good way to do that, because whether it's once a month or every other month, just doing something fun and exciting for them is special, I think, and I think that they would appreciate that. Okay, so that's sort of an overview as to what a series is. It's like a mini party and why it's a good thing to incorporate them into your business. So some questions when I'm preparing a series, some of the questions that I like to ask myself, and I do this a lot, I try to put myself in the customer's shoes, no matter what day it is. I kind of just think, I try to think from their standpoint when it comes to anything that I'm posting, especially in my VIP group. So the first question I ask, why is this important? What value is this going to be bringing to the customers or the VIPs, hostesses, whoever it might be? What are they going to want to learn from me? What is going to be interesting? What, if I was in their shoes, what am I going to want to learn? What am I going to want to hear from this presenter? Why should they stick around and watch what you've planned out for them? So you, of course, you want to be creative with it. You want to make it fun and engaging, no matter what it is that you're doing. And I think that that's something that we hear a lot. Anything that we're posting about, videos, whatever it is, fun and engaging. People are on Facebook, especially Facebook, to be entertained. So that's a really key factor. And that leads me, how can I make this fun? So it's a way for you to sort of add your own uniqueness to the mix and do something that only you're going to do. You know, do something and put your own little spin on it. So those are the questions that I like to ask myself when I'm sort of sitting down. And you're going to need to sit down. You're going to need to figure out what your series is going to be about and how you're going to do it. So it's going to take some planning, okay? Like this type of planning, all my notes, okay? So before I move into, is everybody okay? Like, does anyone have any just general questions? Okay. All right, so before I get into the skincare specific breakdown that I sort of came up with, I want to talk about a series in general. So and you can apply this to any topic that you're going to incorporate. So a general outline of a series for a themed party. I'm hearing a little bit of background noise. Just make sure that you guys are on mute if you could. Thank you so much. Okay, so general outline of a series. So this is what you're going to really want to jot some notes down. Before you start, you want to promote. Okay, it's really important to let your audience know that it's coming. You want to build that anticipation. You want to get people excited. You want to show that you yourself are excited about it. So promoting can happen on your personal wall. It can happen on your business page if you have it. If you communicate with people via Facebook Messenger or even through email, I mean, maybe they're not on Facebook much, but you can communicate with them through email. Send them an image or send them a notice. Hey, I'm doing this 5-day series in my, Facebook VIP. I just want to make sure you know that it's happening. I don't want you to miss it. That type of language. So even on Instagram, whatever social media you have, definitely promote through those resources. Especially because people who are not in your VIP group yet, they might see that and get curious and want to be a part of your VIP group. So that's a really great way to draw people in. Again, it's showing the world that you're serious about it, you have something planned, you're excited, and you want them to be a part of it. Okay, so that's the very first thing that you're going to do is promote. Next, you're going to do your opening introduction. Okay, so I like to tell my audience what to expect. Just like how I started this call, I kind of outlined for you what I'm going to be talking about. So the same thing in a series or a themed party. I like to let people know what to expect. For the next 4 or 5 days, whatever it is, the next 3 days, I'm going to be showing you X, Y, and Z. I'm going to be providing whatever it is. Okay, so just sort of give an outline, in whether you go live or post a video or exciting images. That's a great way to open it up. Okay, then of course, once you do your opening, you're going to have the meat of your series. So this is your content. You want to make sure you've created new images, new videos, and just generally new information. That's going to sort of keep it new and exciting, especially for your VIPs, because if you're posting in that group, daily or multiple times a day, you want to bring something new to the table. I mean, again, imagine yourself in their shoes. You want to ask yourself, what am I going to want to hear? What am I going to want this person to tell me or teach me? Okay, so that's gonna be take some time. Again, it's all part of the planning process with this whole series and theme party. Okay, and then of course, when you get to the end of your series, you want to close it out. So you want to summarize for them, kind of give them what you've covered this week, pull it all together. And of course, do thank you messages. Huge with thank yous. Just for thank you for watching, thank you for participating. If you got sales from it, of course, thank you for your purchases, blah, blah, blah. So that's sort of going to close out the series. So that's the general outline. The duration of a series, how long should it last? I mean, it's really up to you. A short one can always be maybe 3 days. If you're just doing an informational series, like let's say you want to do eyeshadow tricks or something, or whatever it may be, or maybe like lip looks or something, you could just do maybe 3 days. A good series would probably be 5 days. Open it up Monday morning, make it last, and close it out Friday night. It makes for a nice week-long event for the VIPs. Okay, so going back to what I mentioned before, choosing between informative and sales-driven. So 2 different things. And it really depends on what you want to get out of it. Informative, you're not going to be pushing sales. You're not going to be posting, your website link. You're not going to be pushing certain products. It's strictly just going to be providing valuable information related to whatever topic or theme that you're doing. Okay? Versus sales-driven, that's going to be more about showcasing the products and pushing the products. Here's what I use, X, Y, and Z. You can get them in a set, blah, blah, blah. Or maybe each day you showcase a new collection. So, do a look based on a certain collection. So there's like I said in the beginning, the sky is the limit when it comes to what you want to do with a series, but you kind of get the gist of what the difference is. You're always going to be providing value in a series, no matter what you're talking about, because that's key. That's really what I thrive on, is making sure that anything that I post, they're walking away with some sort of knowledge, or it wasn't a waste of their time, kind of a thing. So that, if anyone has any questions about informative versus sales-driven, I can certainly help to answer them. And then reiterating that these series typically happen only in your VIP group, especially if you are doing a sales-driven series where you're pushing a sale, or maybe, again, flash sales. All that stuff has to be done privately. So these series, again, it's a good way to reel people in who might not be already in your VIP group, maybe someone who's been watching for a while, and now something has sparked their interest, and they're like, "Ooh, I want to see what she's going to do. I want to be in on this." That will then get them into your VIP group. So growing that group is really essential, and it provides that exclusivity. It provides that special feeling of being in this VIP group. You really want to give them the first look. Make sure that they are getting the #1 service with being in a VIP group. Okay, so keep your series there. Okay, so I tend to talk quick. So does anybody have any general questions?
I do.
Skincare. Hey, Kristen.
Hey, really quick, sorry. Can you just be a little more specific with, because I know between informative and showcasing products, because usually when we showcase different products for like sales driven, we are given a lot of information about the product. So what would you consider just an informative series?
And I'm going to steal Cara Lewis Newton's example. She recently did a Did You Know series. Mm-hmm. And it was and I was, obviously I'm not in her group, but I can tell based on, she uploads her videos to her YouTube channel, I think after it's done. So I kind of like stalk her YouTube to find what she's posting. So,
oh, you're a stalker like Kat. Yay.
Yeah, one video was, did you know that you can put the white eyeliner on your eyelids and that will help make your shadow pop? Like different tricks that people might not know that they can do. I mean, I didn't know that you could do that. That's what she sort of taught them. And I think it was only maybe 3.
Can I give suggestions? Can you guys hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
Oh, hi. So let's go. Oh, here comes my kid screaming again. I was going to give a suggestion here. So as it relates to exactly what we're talking about right now, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to do an informational series teaching my customers about their skin.
I was thinking the same thing.
Our products, okay, but we posted that skincare training that we did at conference. We're learning about literally everything from like the dermis to the this to the that to cellular, cell turnover, rejuvenating. Like, I think that would be the perfect informational series to lead up to than doing like all the product launch. So like I would say maybe do like a 3-day skincare series, just teaching education and about anti-aging, about sun damage, like all the various things that contribute to for our skin, and then hit them with a 5-day series, which Michelle's gonna kind of like go into a little bit more when it comes to the product.
You read my mind, girl. On the same wavelength.
Perfect.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to mute me
I'm
again.
going back to mute.
Okay.
Back to Michelle.
Any other questions before I move into the skincare? But yes, that's perfect because a lot of people don't know just about that general skincare stuff. And if you haven't watched that yet, go on Team Lash Squad page, type in skincare in the search box, and it's maybe the 2nd or 3rd post that Krista posted live from convention, and it's like a 15-minute live from the skincare class. So make sure you watch that because it's really good information. Okay. Alrighty. Okay, so here we go. Let me get my other notebook. Okay, so this is going to be an example of how you can do, let's see, can you make sure that you're on mute, guys? I'm sorry. Oh, wait, you know what? I think I'm actually able to mute people. Hold on. I don't think I can. I hear pots and pans in the background.
Is that me? Hi, Michelle. I didn't know I was unmuted. I'm loading the dishwasher.
Oh, that's okay.
Wait, hold
on. Okay. So for example, here we go. I'm going to go through. I have notes here. Okay. So just bear with me. This is a sample skincare series. So my intro would be, why is it important to care for your skin? So you can throw some facts at them just about the general skincare. Make sure you highlight that it's for all ages. It might not just be for mature folks. It's not just for middle-aged, whatever you want to call it. It's really for everyone. caring for your skin, okay? You can never be too young to care for your skin, like how Krista did with Gianna's video. The benefits of being mindful about caring for your skin. And then, of course, I like to give a steps overview, like the order of application, like the whole, I wrote it down. The steps that you're gonna walk them through. Okay, so cleanse, mask, tone, treatment, moisturize. So that's sort of the order. I took that from the live from convention. Cleanse, mask, tone, treatment, moisturize. So those are sort of like your categories when you're gonna go through the actual products. Okay. So that would sort of wrap up my introductory day. And my notes are not in a specific order, so don't pay attention to my order. Okay, so one day would be the mask day. So highlighting this detoxifying mask, which I'm so excited about. I cannot wait to get that. So one post could be about the bamboo charcoal versus just the charcoal, okay? I'm not super knowledgeable about that, but again, that's where all of our research is gonna come into play and the pre-planning to really narrow down differences and what makes us what sets us apart, what makes our detoxifying mask different from anybody else's. Of course, you want to then highlight what does the mask do, what exactly is happening, what are the benefits of this mask, and if you have the mask, showing a tutorial video is really key. I think doing a video each day is great, whether you go live or you pre-record it, whatever you're more comfortable with. But that's going to really engage people. We all love videos. We tell Krista, Kat, Jenna, everybody really tells you guys to just make a video because it's really, people will be engaged. Okay. And then throughout that, it's great to include ingredients and the purposes. So as you know, most when you go into a product on the website, there's the ingredient list. It will list the purposes. So again, read those. Read all the fact sheets. Really get to know in and out the products because people are going to come to you seeking that knowledge and they're going to look to you for answers.
Yeah.
So you're the expert of your business. You want to make sure that you know how to answer, okay? So ingredients and purposes is awesome. It's going to make you look like a genius, okay? When you know what the bamboo charcoal does or when you know what retinol does or whatever the case is, you can tell them this ingredient is doing this for you. And people love that. Okay, so another day can be about removing the makeup, so highlighting the shine cloths, and the cleansing. Okay, so again, you're going to emphasize the importance of this. The posts, we were posting about recently about how when you don't remove your makeup, it adds, 7 days to your life. So, hello, that's like wake up call, and a lot of people might not know that. So it's things like that to kind of incorporate into your days because it's going to wake people up and think, oh, wow, maybe I should really take my makeup off. Maybe I'll invest in these shine cloths. So it gets people thinking. Again, ingredients and their benefits. So the shine, whenever we talk about it, we always talk about those natural ingredients in it. What does sunflower do? What does the jojoba oils do? So it's really good to educate them on that. And then again, a tutorial. So I've seen videos, what goes on must come off, and, let people watch you take your makeup off. Let them see how great the shine cloths are. And of course, with the cleansers, you want to make sure you're educating them on the difference between the two. One is for the oily skin, the other's for the dry skin. So that's really important too, because everyone's going to be different. So they're going to need to know what's going to be right for them. Okay. Another day can be all about hydration and skin renewal. So, for example, you might highlight the Divine Daily Moisturizer, the new day cream, the night cream, and you know what, my notes are like, they are the hydrating day cream, the renewing day cream, Divine, and the night cream. Okay. So again, why is hydration crucial? Like, what's going to happen to them if they don't keep hydrated? They need to know that. Also, maybe giving the difference between SPF and no SPF. Like, what does it do? Kind of go into details about the UVA rays and the UVB rays. Those are things that people, again, might not know about. I mean, I really didn't know the details of that prior to learning all of this and what the girls brought back from convention and things. So it's really important to educate them. Don't assume that people know, because I guarantee they don't. They're clueless. Okay, so highlighting those types of details. Let's see. Again, ingredients and their purpose. So like retinol is a good one to highlight. And then again, the skin types, which skin types apply to each product, because if you have dry skin, you're not going to want to use X, Y, and Z. If you have oily skin, you need to choose A, B, and C. So those are good things to know and to highlight to your audience.
Everybody,
Okay.
or their phone is on mute, because we're hearing a lot of background and coughing and whatnot.
Thank you. I really thought there was a way I could mute everyone, but I'm not seeing it. Okay. Okay, so now another day can be regarding the treatment and rejuvenation. So this is where the Uplift Beauty Serum, the Instant Lifting Serum, and the Rose Water come into play. So those are those will be the products that you can highlight during this segment. Again, why? What does that do? Why is it important to treat your skin? Why are they going to want to do this? Why are they going to want to incorporate this into their routine? If they're not doing it, why should they? So those are the types of questions that you want to answer in your posts. Okay? Explain the difference.
I twisted it open.
Beauty serum versus the instant lifting serum. Explain the difference, because just like most of us who were a little confused at first, they're going to be probably just as confused, if not more. So it's really important to educate them on the difference and what they're going to get out of each. Okay? And then, of course, rose water is, we all know rose water is amazing. So highlighting that and all of the ways that rose water can be used is awesome. Okay? Ingredients and their purposes. And then a tutorial of any of those products would be great. So if you have like the new instant, the instant lifting serum is probably going to be the best one to highlight in a tutorial, because it's going to be sort of instant results. So that would be great. If you haven't gotten yours yet, you know, I highly suggest getting it into your hand.
I have to get the mute on because I can barely hear you, and it's really valuable information. Everybody on this call, if you I don't know how to do it if you're just on in terms of how to mute yourself. I only know how to do it from the Zoom app.
Oh wait, you know what? I found it.
Found it? Okay, great. Yeah. Awesome sauce. Thank you.
All participants. Okay, you're muted. Okay, I told myself to test this out and beforehand, and I did to some extent, but now I found it. Okay, great. So now you are able to unmute yourself. Okay, so Krista, if you need to pop in, you can unmute. Okay, so that sort of went through the treatment and rejuvenation segment. Okay. Then,
I'm sorry, Michelle, just because there was so much noise. What was that last segment called? What did you title that as with the serums?
The treatment and rejuvenation.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Does anyone have any other questions about that I just covered before? I'm sorry about that. Okay. All right, so then of course, so now you've highlighted all of our royalty skincare line products. So you want to summarize for everyone. Okay, so the last thing you're going to do is reiterate the steps to successful skincare. The steps were, let me find it. Oh, here it is. Cleanse, mask, tone, treatment, moisturize. And, you know, we'll make sure that you get that proper, that accurate order. But if you watch the skincare education live from convention, they do say that the order that they announced each product and went through each product is the order of application. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Okay, so another summary, show the entire line of the royalty skincare. So show all the products. So for example, I actually I'm going to share my screen for a second. Hold on one quick second. Okay, can you guys see this? Shake your head yes if you can see this skincare image. Kristen, can you shake your head yes if you see this image? Hold on. Oh, here we go. You see it? Yeah. Okay, good. Okay, so these images, again, go on Team Lash Squad, search skincare, and this is another one of Kathleen's posts. She took these pictures from Michelle Bell's image library. These are awesome. They're great images, so make sure you get your hands on these. Save them to your computer, wherever it is, because it's great. It's a great way to introduce the products, to close out your series with these. And it just gives a great summary about every single product and what they do. Okay. It's awesome. Love these. Love, love, love. Okay. Okay, I'm back. So make sure you get those pictures. Now, the goal of this that Krista really wanted to emphasize with you guys is to now, after doing these series and finalizing them, say the goal is to book skincare soirees or skincare parties or skincare 101, whatever you want to call it, with your VIPs or any customers out there, okay? So you can say, you know, I would love to share this information with you and your friends. You could get some of our royalty skincare products for free with our hostess program. So the goal is to share this new information, get them pumped, get them excited, get them educated to the point where they're going to want to now become hostesses and have you share this information with their friends. So that's the ultimate goal, is to get bookings out of after doing these series. Okay, and also like one-on-one consults. Let them know that you can do a skincare consult. That was also part of the Skincare Education Live. You know, asking those powerful questions. If they are really struggling with skincare and they need to talk to you one-on-one, schedule a consult and, you know, be that expert, okay? Go through, we have that questionnaire. I don't know if it's posted on Team Lash Squad yet or not, but we have that questionnaire that you, as a guide, that you'll go on and you'll ask questions and you will be the expert and you'll be able to give recommendations. Okay, so I highly suggest that you book consults and parties after doing your series. So, whew, that was a lot of information. I definitely love the idea of doing the informative, let's say a 3-day series like Krista mentioned before, to introduce this all, because it's a lot. It's a lot of information. On top of the new look and the new packaging, there's so many new products to introduce to everybody that the more you hit them, the more it's going to resonate. So I think doing an informative 3-day series would be awesome. And then doing, of course, the sales driven, royalty line a full 5-day series, maybe once the products come out, or like leading up to that September 15th, I think, when they're available. That would be an awesome idea too. Like, you can be the first to get this type of urgency. So we talked about series being 3 or 5 days. This is sort of the same thing when you're talking about a regular themed party. So if you're doing your typical 10-day party and you want to add a theme into it, it's sort of the same thing. Just make sure you're weaving that theme throughout your entire party. It's just like anything else. It's just longer. Okay, so does anyone have any questions? You can unmute yourself, or you can type into the chat. And Trisha, I just saw your message from before. I apologize, I didn't see that pop up, but thank you. Krista, do you have any additions?
Well, first, just want to thank you so much. That was amazing.
You're welcome. Thank you for asking me.
You're welcome. Very informative. I think it's, the perfect way to really get these people prepped and excited, and even ourselves, for the launch. So my suggestion would be to do this series so that you're ending maybe ending on the 16th or something. Like, the products are going to become available on the 15th. So I think it would be great where it's kind of like, oh my gosh, 2 more days, 3 more days till launch day, so that they can really just absorb all of this information and then get pumped about the release of everything. Also, the other thing I wanted to add in is, before you guys do any of this stuff, please make sure that you are highly educated about this. When it comes to people's skin, we cannot mess around. It's very different from obviously choosing a lip color or a blush color, but we're talking about, dry skin, psoriasis, rosacea, oily skin. This goes a little bit deeper than just makeup. So we want to make sure that we understand exactly what each product does and who it's for before making recommendations to people. Okay, because we want to really know our stuff so that we can make the best suggestions for them, which is only going to turn them into a loyal customer. And you have to remember something, the money is in skincare. This is going to be the pot of gold. These products are more expensive, and these are products that people are going to use every single day. They're going to run out of quickly. They're going to need to reorder. So it's almost like our business is going to take a little bit of a shift, where we're going to focus on skincare and upsell makeup. You know what I mean? So while you're getting your daily moisturizer and your lift serum and your cleansers, maybe you'd like to think about products for a 5-minute base face, throw in a BB cream, which is an extra layer of hydration, and a powdered bronzer or mascara. You know what I mean? So start to think about that, about focusing on that skincare and then upselling the makeup. I know there's got to be questions, ladies, so feel free to unmute yourselves and ask, because there's no better time to learn than now.
I'll be the idiot. All right, here we go.
Never.
Yeah.
You learn by asking questions.
No, I'm not saying the idiot. I'll just be the loud person. Can you give me, I'm always the loud person. Can you give me examples on what you did with a theme party for the month?
Well, I can talk about my series that I did last month. which was, I called it a Summer Sizzle series, which, let me try to find the pictures and I can show you. Hold on one second.
All right. Just need to get my brain rolling.
Yeah. Oh, they are not on my, you know what, I'll show you on my iPad. Okay, let me see. I'll pull them up on here because they're not on my computer. Okay, so my idea was to do this, and July being such a slow, blase type of month, well, I did two things in July, but the first thing I'll show you is the Summer Sizzle series, and I wanted to showcase fun and new colors on my eyes that I never really showed my VIPs. So every day, it was the week that I was off from work, I scheduled it that way since I knew I'd be able to go on live every day and do a full makeup tutorial, and I showed them different eye looks. So this was my, what's going on? So this was my introduction. So this is what I created. Okay. So Summer says, I just took the image off of Google. Okay, so I titled it. And then each day I went in and I created a new one. So like this was Summer Crush, Feeling Girly in green. And I highlighted green on my eyes. Okay. And then, you know, I have the same thing. So Feeling Pretty in purple. And I used like, you know, purple colors. So I did that every day. Each day that I went live, I did the tutorial. I then posted, I also incorporated some type of trick. So let's see, what did I do? On my blue eye day, I did the blow dryer trick. So not only did I do a blue eye look, but I also did the trick of using the blow dryer. Okay, so then I had a set thing that I was going to do. I was going to go live and incorporate the trick. My next post was, I might have posted twice a day. I would just go live in the morning, and then later on in the day, I would put together my selfies and then the trick of the day. And
so like white eyeliner makes your eyes look bigger. Like exactly. That would be a tip and trick. Okay.
Which I did. I did that on my purple day. So I actually made a video on that. So I posted the video as another tip. And then like the last day, you know, using our splurge. This was like a gold day, so I used like Elegant and Tenacious Splurge or something, and then the trick was to add it to your lips.
You look sexy in that picture.
Okay. So, you know, a lot of people don't know that the versatility of the products and, you know, how they can use them in multiple ways. So that's what I did for my Summer Sizzle. Now, when it came to the July Kudos, that was the beach bag with the Uplift, the Bonbon, the body bronzer, and
tanner spray.
Yes. So what I did with that, and I think I posted the pictures in our group page, is I did a product highlight each day. So I went through, here we go. And so I did product highlight, Uplift eye serum, and I posted basically like key ingredients, what it does, and I kind of bullet pointed a product highlight, okay, on that. And I did the same thing for the beachfront tanning spray, the Bonbon, and the body bronzer. So I'm all into uniformity. If I'm going to do this, I use the same imagery when I'm titling things. I let that go throughout the whole thing. I like it. I like things to be put together and be uniform.
Okay.
So that was the other thing that I did in July.
So you did eyes. So like you can do like, how long did it last for? Your eye sizzle thing.
That was 5 days. So I started Monday and I ended Friday.
So you can do like 5 days for like tips and tricks for the mom on the go.
Yeah,
Because
absolutely.
we're coming back to September and
Yeah.
stuff like that, and
Mhm.
carpooling moms. Okay, I got you.
Maybe
got it.
different like variations of a 5-minute. I have like a whole list of ideas, but like I mean, it's endless. I mean, what you want to do, and what Cara Lewis Newton likes to say is pick your favorite products. Like make a list of your top 5 products, and then create a series out of that. Whether it's one product or all of them, you know, start out that way, and then the ideas might start flowing for your actual series idea.
I got you, girl. All right. Mute myself now.
You know, we got a lot to share. We got a lot of products. There's a ton of things to share with people. So it's just easier to sort of narrow it down first and then move forward with it.
Beautiful. Okay. Next.
Any other questions?
Michelle, can you hear me?
Yes.
Hi. I missed the beginning. Are you doing this right in your VIP page, or are you creating like a separate group page for like skincare and inviting people in, or is this just all done in your regular VIP page?
It's done in the VIP group, yes.
Okay.
In terms of promoting, because you want to create that excitement, and if people are not in your VIP group, you want to get them in. So you can create an image or a video promoting this series that's going to be happening on or starting on whatever day. Post that on your public wall, post on Instagram, post on your business page if you have one. Really promote everywhere that you can, but only do it in your VIPs. It kind of gives them, again, that exclusivity, that special feeling.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. Any other questions, ladies? Definitely, again, like Krista said, educate yourself on everything. There's a lot to learn. So do your research, watch the Skincare Education Live, go online, read the fact sheets on all these products, especially the new ones coming out. And just, again, become the expert, especially when it comes to the skincare. I mean, you should really, about all the products, but now that we're really focusing on the royalty line and the skincare, I think it's going to really help our businesses for sure. So I created this image. Let me see. Share screen, photos. So you deserve the royal treatment. So I love this image too that I think, I don't know if it's in Team Lash Live, but it's definitely in Michelle Bell's image library. So like this is probably the image that I would use to create that uniformity throughout the, I would do a different title each day type of thing for my categories or for whatever I'm highlighting that day. I just love this royalty image. Okay, any other questions? It was a lot of information, so and it's still being recorded, so you can always rewatch it too if you need to.
Thank you again so much. This was awesome.
Thanks, Michelle.
Yes, thank you, Michelle.
You're welcome. Thank you, guys.
I'm eating cereal, but thank you.
You're welcome. It's my pleasure.
I'm stuffing in my face.
I'm excited to see you guys put this into effect and start off the biggest retail season of the year, September to December. Okay, we have some amazing tools and products to obviously just make this epic.
I can't wait to put the instant lift serum on my butt.
Oh, I want photos.
On my butt? Sure, honey.
Yes, major before and after.
Do one cheek and one cheek without.
One cheek. Oh, it's going to be so hot. Oh, my gosh.
Oh, God.
Sorry, I'm an idiot.
So, and then Michelle, obviously, you know, this will be recorded, but also what I would do about the images, you know, if you wanted to post the images and whatnot for them.
Oh, sure, yeah.
But that would be great.
I definitely will. And if anyone has any questions along the way, feel free to ask me. If you need ideas, you know, I'm definitely around to help in any way that I can. And if anyone on your teams who couldn't join tonight and they want the recording, just have them message me or Krista. I think the actual thing is going to be stored on my computer, but just message one of us or Kat, and we'll get you the recording to your team member.
Lash Squad for life.
See? All right, guys.
Awesome.
All right.
Thanks, Kat.
Oh, Kat, nice boobs. That's so nice.
We're gonna try the serum on those too.
Oh no, we need about 5 bottles for those.
More than that.
It might work on mine because I don't have any.
5.
I'm with you. I'm with you.
You have my mask and samples? Yeah.
Okay, guys.
All
All
right.
right.
Night, everybody.
Good
Later,
night.
sisters.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye.